Hi, I'm Scott. Today we're going to compare and contrast three of our most popular models. Here we have the O2 Intrinsic, the model O3 Iterum, and the model 31 Omnis. At a glance, they look like very similar pens, maybe just with a few different shape features, but when you get down into it, they can have quite the differences. For instance, here in the O2, we do this exaggerated taper. So when you post, this pen posts low like that. Makes it a shorter pen, well balanced in the hand, feels good. The cap is centered on your hand right there. The O3 Iterum has a more traditional posting, and so it's tall when it posts. So it's lightweight, it's not too back heavy, but you'll have that feeling that it's slightly back weighted. Then the O3 Omnis is kind of in between, but more of a traditional posting, so it posts tall as well. Then you get into looking at the difference in the three sections. The O2 and the O3 both have threads. We call them block threads, and they're smooth to the touch, so even if you hold the pen kind of low or make contact, it won't dig into you like sharp threads. We don't believe in sharp threads here at Franklin-Christoph. The 31 has a more fluted, smooth section with the block threads up here. Still good if you hold it high. You're great if you hold it low. You'll note that this is a partially hooded or recessed nib. So the nib appears to be a little bit shorter. It's just down in there a little bit. The O2 has one of our thickest sections. So you can see there the O3 is quite a bit thinner. So if you like a thicker section, the O2 might be for you, the O3, the thinner section, and then the fluted has more of a range. It's a little thinner here, a little thicker on the ends. If you don't post the caps, they're very similar in the way they function, so it's all about the sections. Okay, so each of these pens can fill three ways. Takes a converter, a cartridge, or you can eyedropper and fill the entire barrel. We call that our triple threat filling system. The Model 03 does have what we call precision posting. So we shape the end of the barrel and the interior of the cap, the inside diameter of the cap, to the same angle so it makes contact on a large surface. And don't worry, it doesn't scratch, but it holds very firmly. We put that in the Model 31 as well, so that it's snug, it's on there. The Model 02 has a little bit more of a traditional posting, but it's good to go as well. It's just not, it's posting on a shorter little surface there. The price range on these two guys are at $175 each, and this is at $165. The Model 03 does have the disc in it. It adds a nice contrast piece for color. The O2, you'll note, is largest here, tapers down slightly, drops, straight, taper, straight, taper. Got the Franklin-Christoph bevel on all of them. The O3 is designed to fit overlays nicely, so it tapers to thicker here, and then it's at its thickest right here, and then tapers down again. That way you can slide overlays on it. We use this pen, or a modified version of this pen, for a lot of our Mach-E. The 31 does have the aesthetic touch of putting 3 rings in there to indicate the 30 series of pens. These take number 6 nibs. Okay, a little bit about the nibs on these. I have demonstrated here in steel nibs. Of course, we have very many tip sizes. We have the factory from extra fine all the way up to 1.5. Then we have music nibs, flex nibs, gold nibs, our in-house SIG grind, our Nagahara. So we have 20-something options for the nibs. But these are all number 6 pens. The way it works. And you can see here, each comes with a converter included. You can fill by cartridge converter or eyedropper fill. If you eyedropper, we have another video that demonstrates that. You put silicone grease on those threads and on the threads in here. Here's how you remove a nib. You hold it firmly at the base and turn the section. And so you would want to grease those nibs as well if you were going to eyedropper fill. You can, of course, with a converter, you can just fill straight into the converter, keep it cleaner, or you can dip, submerge the nib, piston all the way down, piston up. We have a video for that as well. So this is the quick review of the design elements of the Model 02, the Model 03, and the Model 31. Of course, these are in black. It helps us to demonstrate the differences most easily, but we have it in many colors, rotate colors all the time, do special editions all the time. So that's it for today. Thank you.